Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 60th edition of LM's Weekly Wrap, our weekly program to cover the market developments. It's been a kind of a lazy week this last week as far as the global markets are concerned, as well as the domestic markets. The global markets, of course, are awaiting the outcome of the annual Jackson Hole Symposium meet, what Powell's comments are going to be, and expectations of something hawkish coming out of that. And as far as domestic markets are concerned, we've been towards the end of the earnings season now. With the earnings season over, most of the companies having given their commentary, I think it's important to look forward to what sectors are likely to emerge going forward and what is expected into the markets. But first, the global outlook as well as the domestic outlook. So joining me is Jash. Jash, welcome, and kindly take us ahead on the state of the markets, both at the global front as well as the domestic front.
Thank you so much, sir. It's a pleasure to be back. I'll be starting with the global markets today. It has been a very lazy week, as sir rightly mentioned. All eyes are on the Jackson Hole Symposium meet. That's why we can see that the Indian markets as well was on certain pressure because they are expecting a hawkish comment over there. Otherwise, I don't think there's any major updates on that side. Coming to Nifty, the whole week we've been seeing that Nifty is under pressure. We had the famous Geo Financials listing on Monday. It has been on constant lower circuits, and today the circuit had opened. More details on that would be provided by Nirav sir. But it was supposed to be an active week, but the Nifty 50, the larger companies were sort of lazy, but side market was very active. We could see sector specific and stock specific strong movements. This generally happens when the market is in a bull run. We see the stocks going up by 10, 12, 15%. 2-3% is very normal in these markets. That is a sign of caution, to be very honest. If everything starts going up, I think you need to be worried. Not extremely worried. You have to ride the rally, but you also need to keep booking profits out there. That's it on the global and domestic front. Nifty is likely to remain under pressure in the coming week as well, but the symposium meet will pave path in the coming week. And now I'd like to hand over to Nirav sir for sectoral and stock specific outlook. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Jash. So, yes, very rightly said that it's important to keep booking profits at regular intervals, and important to take money away from the table is very important. And at the same time, it is also very important to identify new themes in the market, what is likely to play out in the market. So we have a few themes which we have identified because as analysts, it's our job to basically keep on identifying new opportunities, new ideas, etc. First of all, we'll just cover up all the sectors and then come to these themes. First of all, starting off with the auto sector, I think in the auto sector, a few large cap stocks have gone sideways. They've been under some sort of pressure, but nonetheless, we've seen very good action as far as a few stock counters are concerned. One is Escorts. Kubota continues to do very well. I think the stock has appreciated from 2,500 levels to more than 3,000 levels at this point of time. Very, very positive commentary coming in as far as the management is concerned. They have indicated that it's a right combination, right synergies are there in place. While Escorts has got the product capabilities, they've got the manufacturing capabilities. At the same time, they need a strong distribution network, and which is going to be provided by Kubota. Kubota has presence across 100 countries across the globe. They're present in more than 100 countries, but they've been facing severe competition on the manufacturing cost side from Korean as well as the Chinese players. So I think this synergy or tie-up with Escorts is a very, very strategic fit for the company. So I think the stock is definitely likely to go places from here. They've given their guidance that they want to increase their revenue by 2.5 times going forward into the future. Plus, the presence in construction equipment, farm equipment, as well as railways, I think is a win-win for this company. Another company in the auto space, Bharat Forge, continues to do very well. They've won very good orders as far as their subsidiary is concerned, the defense subsidiary Kalyani Strategic Systems Limited. So no dearth of action over there. I think these two stocks continue to do very well. Apart from this, during the week we saw good action in the banking space also. We've seen banking stocks attempting to make a comeback. As pointed out by Jash, the listing of Reliance Industries was critical. The Reliance Industries subsidiary, Geo Financial Services, the stock went into a downturn, and that was a relief rally for Bajaj Finance. I think it was one of the biggest gainers during the week. So I think Axis Bank, Bajaj Finance, IndusInd Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank, these were some of the stocks which gained during the week. So good traction which was seen in the banking space. Apart from this, we had capital goods space. In the capital goods, I think no dearth of action. We've seen good momentum in Siemens. ABB continues to move up. Apart from that, a lot of MNC companies which are there in this space, like Ingersoll Rand, Linde India, they continue to do very well. We've seen Linde India bag the order, prestigious order from IOC for the Panipat refinery. This is an air separation unit order which was backed by this company. So continues to do very well. Elecon Engineering, Schneider Electric, etc. also continue to do very well in trade. Apart from this, I think going to the other sectors, we have FMCG, which was largely range bound. We didn't see much action over there. Pharma, there has been some action in the pharma space. We have Torrent Pharma. There are news floating around that Torrent Pharma is likely to bid for Cipla, and they are talking to various private equity players in order to raise money for funding this acquisition. Apart from that, I think Lupin continues to do very well. Cipla continues to do well. We've seen good action in the pharma space. IT has been under some sort of pressure because of the recent developments. I think the Jackson Hole Symposium and what is expected out of this. So there's some pressure as far as the IT sector is concerned. In the oil and gas space, we have Reliance Industries AGM, which is scheduled for next Monday. So market is waiting for the announcements. As of now, last quarter we have seen good performance coming in from Reliance Retail, and the decks are being prepared for the IPO of Reliance Retail. And there we've seen that Qatar Investment Authority has picked up a 1% stake in Reliance Retail Ventures, and it is quite possible that the management might sell about 6 to 7% stake, additional stake, before we see an IPO announcement by the company. Apart from this, I think market will look forward to the roadmap for Geo Financial Services. That is also going to be an important factor. Plus, today Reliance Industries has made an announcement regarding tie-up with Oberoi Hotels for 3 iconic hotels to be set up by them and co-managed by both these taken together. So I think a lot of developments are there in the works as far as the different companies are concerned. And after this, I think we come to the theme section, what has been defined by us. I think there are a few sectors which are likely to benefit in a big way. This is in accordance with our practice of identifying the different sectors. The first is the hotel sector. I think hotel sector is in a very, very sweet spot. We've been saying this time and again, but I think let us look at some of the triggers. We have 200 G20 meetings which are likely to be held across 55 locations in the country in the next couple of months. So I think this is going to be a very big trigger for the hotel sector as far as the demand goes. This is one. The second is after 12th of November, we are likely to see a big pickup in the inbound tourism, the outbound tourism, etc. is going to pick up in a big way. Apart from this, we have the Miss World pageant, which is going to be held in the country. We have the Cricket World Cup, which is going to be held in the country. We have new destinations which will be discovered, etc. So I think it's all in all, I think it's going to be a very big trigger as far as the hotel sector is concerned. A lot of industry players are working on the low cost model. They are working on asset light strategy. They are working on management fee contracts, etc. So operating margins are really improving. At the same time, capacity addition is coming up. The demand is catching up very, very fast. And I think India is also emerging as a very powerful MICE destination. This is meetings, incentives, conferences and exhibitions, etc. So I think hotel sector is likely to be a big beneficiary of all these developments. The second is mining. I think our Honorable Prime Minister has indicated in the Parliament, he has given a hint to all the investors that they should look at PSU stocks, and they should accumulate PSU stocks. And I think the industry circles in Delhi are agog with news that there is going to be a big auction of lithium reserves, which is likely to happen before December. And this is relating to the state of Kashmir. So there are a lot of reserves and a lot of PSU the PSU public sector undertakings, mining giants are working on this mining projects, on bidding for this. So I think the stocks like GMDC or MMTC or Hindustan Copper, NMDC, these are all active and they are already begun their groundwork preparing for these auctions. So mining stocks are definitely in the limelight on account of these factors. And the third important sector to look forward to is the paper sector. I think we've seen during this week that the paper stocks have been in the limelight on account of factors like the ban on usage of plastic that is likely to trigger the demand for paper related raw materials, etc., which can be used for packaging, for straws, cups, etc. So we've seen good traction happen in stocks like JK Paper or Tamil Nadu Newsprint Limited or West Coast Paper or Ruchira Paper, which is our weekender stock idea. So I think as to sum up, apart from our defense themes and our railways themes, I think we can definitely look at these themes: hotels, paper, mining, etc. So that we can add some more zing to our portfolio. Lot of many things to discuss, but time constraints permit us no further. So I'll hand over to Jash for the concluding remarks.
Thank you, sir. This was indeed a very insightful session with the hotel and mining space especially. I think to know more about such themes that are running, you should keep watching our series every weekend. I'm sure you will find out something new every time. And to be in touch, please like, share and subscribe. Please click on the bell icon right below there, and hope to see you next week. Thank you.
Thank you very much.